we're about a week out. We're hanging out at Xtreme Couture. Randy Couture is here with us as he gets ready for his big fight against Brock Lesnar. Bunch of things to hit on. We'll get to a lot of the fight stuff next week, but some MMA topics to talk about. First of all, your buddy Matt Lindland ran for office in Oregon. I guess he lost, and we were just saying that, running as a Republican this year, kind of a rough time to do it.
Yeah, things. Yeah, I know. I heard Matt say a week or so ago that he had a big kind of 12-point swing in his favor and thought he had some momentum that would carry him through the election, but evidently it didn't work out that way. It sounds like it was a close race, but he didn't get the representative spot that he was looking for.
Yeah. One of the things that irked me, I don't know if you saw this, there was a campaign ad that I think her name was Van Orman put together, and she's in sports garb, and then they kind of try to put MMA in a bad light, like, oh, this guy's an animal, and they show him mounting position, punching guys, and it's like, really, even in elections we're doing this, where it's the human cockfighting thing. I mean, can we get past this stuff?
Come on, though. We're dealing with politicians, and they'll do or say just about anything to get what they want. And I think we've seen that time and time again. So that's not surprising that she would go there. It kind of hit below the belt.
Yep. I think you're probably getting tired very quickly. I know you're back in the game now, back with UFC, of the politics of fighting. Because some of the stuff the last 2 weeks, you've got this tie, a long relationship with Affliction, and then this weird thing unfolds a couple of weeks ago on Scott Farrell's show where you got Todd Beard, one of the heads of Affliction, goes on there, and I think he was drunk, and he's just... What was your reaction to that? Because that, to me, I mean, from a business standpoint, he's taking shots at you, saying he hopes you get your ass kicked, and it's what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm frankly not terribly surprised by anything that Todd does at this point. He's been a bit of a loose cannon our entire relationship, and I think now he's kind of pushed it over the line where the relationship's probably not salvageable. And so I don't know where that leaves the clothing line. Obviously, Affliction manufactures Xtreme Couture, and the UFC's not going to allow me to wear Xtreme Couture into my own fight here as long as Affliction's a competitor and promoting a fight game. So that's a big deal to me, but at the same time, I have a suit deal and some other deals that are very, very important to the clothing line and important to me. And so, things will come out the way they come out, but I don't intend to do any more business with Todd or Affliction in any way. And, whether or not they still manufacture the line down the road or not is still yet to be seen. But, guys with drinking problems, I mean, it's what it boils down to. And I've seen it at several different professional meetings, business manager meetings where he's ordering shots and just out of control. And it's just not really something that I want to be associated with.
Well, I think looking back on it, after hearing that, your decision to come back to UFC looks wise. And I think the other part of it is I don't know how much longer Affliction is going to last. I'd like to see competition. I think it's great. I think it's great that the fighters are getting big money. But maybe from your fight future standpoint, you want to fight Fedor eventually. Who knows how the hell long that contract's going to last and if he's going to be under that umbrella for much longer.
I really couldn't predict that. I don't know. And from a fighter's perspective, it's great for the fighters that there is some more competition out there. Whether or not Todd Beard's the right guy to be running that's a question in my mind at this point, certainly. But, things unfold and go the way they go, and there's just so many things that are out of control. You can't spend a lot of energy or time worrying about them. But the guys that have fought for Affliction, have been taken care of. And they're planning another show in January, and we've got some fighters here at Xtreme Couture that fight for him. So again, I hope that goes well and that they get taken care of and continue to get taken care of. And if he turns into the next big thing that's going to give a competitive landscape for the UFC, so be it.